Question 1. What should a driver do when approaching a soft shoulder sign on a highway? A. Maintain normal speed and use the shoulder as needed. B. Increase speed to quickly pass the soft shoulder area. C. Reduce speed and avoid using the shoulder unless necessary. Answer. C. Reduce speed and avoid using the shoulder unless necessary. Soft shoulders can be unstable and unsafe for vehicles, especially at high speeds. Question 2. How should one react if encountering a camping area sign while driving on a rural road? A. Increase speed to minimize travel time through the camping area. B. Proceed with caution and watch for pedestrians and parked vehicles. C. Ignore the sign as it does not pertain to through traffic. Answer. B. Proceed with caution and watch for pedestrians and parked vehicles. Camping areas are likely to have increased pedestrian activity and vehicles entering or exiting. Question 3. Describe the correct procedure for making a right turn at an intersection marked with a right turn sign. A. Turn immediately without checking for oncoming traffic. B. Stop completely, then turn when it is safe. C. Signal, check for oncoming traffic and pedestrians, then turn when clear. Answer. C. Signal, check for oncoming traffic and pedestrians, then turn when clear. This ensures the turn is made safely without risking accidents. Question 4. What precautions should be taken when a truck rollover reduced speed sign is posted on a downhill road? A. Ignore the sign if not driving a truck. B. Continue at current speed if the road appears clear. C. Reduce speed and approach with caution. Answer. C. Reduce speed and approach with caution. This sign warns of high risk for rollovers, advising all drivers to slow down, especially in potentially hazardous conditions. Question 5. When is it necessary to comply with a right turn only sign at an intersection? A. Only outside of peak traffic hours. B. At all times, without exception. C. If there is no traffic in the adjacent lanes. Answer. B. At all times, without exception, a right turn only sign must be obeyed to avoid infractions and ensure traffic flows as designated. Question 6. Explain the driver's responsibilities when approaching a school bus stop 400 feet sign. A. Speed up to pass the area quickly before the bus stops. B. Be prepared to stop and watch for children and buses. C. Ignore the sign unless a bus is visible. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop and watch for children and buses. This sign indicates that a school bus stop is near, requiring drivers to be cautious and ready to stop. Question 7. What immediate actions should a driver take upon seeing a wrong way sign on an exit ramp? A. Continue and assume the sign is misplaced. B. Stop safely, then reverse or turn around when safe. C. Proceed cautiously and look for further signs. Answer. B. Stop safely, then reverse or turn around when safe. This sign indicates driving against traffic, which is extremely dangerous. Question 8. How does a no passing zone sign affect your driving strategy on a 2-lane country road? A. It requires you to increase speed to overtake vehicles quickly. B. It has no impact unless there is visible oncoming traffic. C. You must not overtake any vehicles in this zone. Answer. C. You must not overtake any vehicles in this zone. This sign indicates areas where visibility or road conditions make passing unsafe. Question 9. What considerations should a driver keep in mind when they pass an amenities available sign on a highway? A. Speed up to reach amenities quicker. B. Prepare to exit if necessary and be aware of other drivers slowing to exit. C. Disregard the sign if the journey is short. Answer. B. Prepare to exit if necessary and be aware of other drivers slowing to exit. This helps manage lane changes and exit safely. Question 10. Discuss the legal obligations of drivers when a bike lane is present on a busy city street. A. Drivers can use the bike lane for parking when no bikes are present. B. Drivers must yield to cyclists and not obstruct the bike lane. C. Drivers have no special obligations regarding the bike lane. Answer. B. Drivers must yield to cyclists and not obstruct the bike lane. It's crucial to respect cyclist space to ensure safety for all road users. Question 11. How should a driver handle a sudden lane closure indicated by temporary traffic signs? A. Speed through the closure before it becomes congested. B. Switch lanes immediately without signaling. C. Signal and carefully merge into the appropriate lane. Answer: C. Signal and carefully merge into the appropriate lane. Proper signaling and careful merging are essential for safe navigation through lane closures. Question 12. Describe the actions a driver should take when the traffic lights at an intersection are malfunctioning. A. Proceed as if the intersection is uncontrolled. B. Treat the intersection as having a stop sign in all directions. C. Continue at the same speed and assume right-of-way. Answer: B. Treat the intersection as having a stop sign in all directions. This ensures all drivers take turns crossing safely. Question 13. What are the specific responsibilities of a driver when a right turn sign is accompanied by a yield sign? A. Make the turn immediately to avoid delays. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. C. Stop completely for at least 3 seconds before turning. Answer: B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. This combination of signs requires drivers to give way to others before proceeding. Question 14. How should a driver react to an unexpected pedestrian crossing in an area without crosswalk signals? A. Continue driving since there is no crosswalk. B. Slow down and yield to pedestrians. C. Honk to alert pedestrians to clear the area. Answer: B. Slow down and yield to pedestrians. Drivers must always be prepared to yield to pedestrians to prevent accidents. Question 15. What is the importance of checking rearview mirrors frequently in areas with bike lane signs? A. It is important to check for aesthetics. B. Mirrors should be used to look out for cyclists and other vehicles. C. Rearview mirrors are not useful in this situation. Answer: B. Mirrors should be used to look out for cyclists and other vehicles. Regular checks help avoid collisions, especially with cyclists who may be in the driver's blind spots. Question 16. Explain how to safely navigate a roundabout with multiple exits, each marked by different directional signs. A. Choose any lane and exit at any point. B. Enter quickly to assert your right-of-way. C. Approach in the correct lane, signal early, and exit safely. Answer: C. Approach in the correct lane, signal early, and exit safely. Correct lane usage and signaling are crucial for safe navigation through roundabouts. Question 17. When faced with a wrong way sign while driving, what is the safest way to correct your direction? A. Continue until the next exit and then turn around. B. Reverse or turn in a safe manner as soon as possible. C. Ignore the sign if no other cars are present. Answer: B. Reverse or turn in a safe manner as soon as possible. This minimizes the risk of driving against traffic, which is highly dangerous. Question 18. What should a driver consider when encountering a truck rollover reduce speed sign along with wet road conditions? A. Maintain speed and pass the area quickly. B. Reduce speed significantly and drive with heightened caution. C. The sign only applies to trucks, so other vehicles need not adjust. Answer: B. Reduce speed significantly and drive with heightened caution. Wet conditions increase the risk of accidents, especially in areas prone to rollovers. Question 19. How does a no passing zone sign influence a driver's decision-making during peak traffic hours? A. It encourages quick overtaking to improve traffic flow. B. It requires adherence, prohibiting overtaking regardless of traffic conditions. C. It is generally disregarded to keep traffic moving. Answer: B. It requires adherence, prohibiting overtaking regardless of traffic conditions. Safety must be maintained by respecting traffic signs at all times. Question 20. Describe the procedure a driver should follow if they encounter a soft shoulder sign followed by a road work ahead sign. A. Speed up to clear the area more quickly. B. Use the shoulder as needed to bypass road work. C. Reduce speed, stay alert, and avoid using the shoulder. Answer. C. Reduce speed, stay alert, and avoid using the shoulder. This ensures safety through potentially unstable areas and construction zones. Question 21. What steps should a driver take to safely navigate through a construction zone marked by a camping area sign due to temporary worker accommodations? A. Ignore the sign and maintain normal speed. B. Slow down. Watch for sudden movements from pedestrians and vehicles. C. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. Answer. B. Slow down. Watch for sudden movements from pedestrians and vehicles. Temporary worker accommodations might mean more pedestrians and vehicles in unexpected areas, requiring increased caution. Question 22. How should a driver adjust their approach when a right turn only sign is placed at a complex multi-lane intersection? A. Change lanes early and prepare for the turn. B. Ignore the sign if in the wrong lane and continue straight. C. Make the turn from any lane. Answer. A. Change lanes early and prepare for the turn. This ensures that you're in the correct lane to comply with the sign and helps prevent last-minute lane changes. Question 23. What actions are recommended if a driver encounters loose gravel immediately after a truck rollover reduce speed sign? A. Maintain the same speed to get over the gravel quickly. B. Slow down further to maintain control of the vehicle. C. Stop and wait for the road to be cleared. Answer. B. Slow down further to maintain control of the vehicle. Loose gravel can significantly reduce traction, and slowing down will help prevent skidding or rollovers. Question 24. Describe how to properly execute a right turn at an intersection with both a right turn and no passing zone sign. A. Signal, check for pedestrians, and proceed without yielding. B. Yield to all traffic on the left before making the turn. C. Accelerate into the turn to clear the intersection quickly. Answer. B. Yield to all traffic on the left before making the turn. This ensures that you make the turn safely and comply with traffic regulations. Question 25. What precautions should a driver consider when approaching a school zone with a school bus stop 400 feet sign during non-school hours? A. Proceed as normal since the sign only applies during school hours. B. Slow down and remain alert for children and buses at all times. C. Increase speed to clear the zone faster. Answer. B. Slow down and remain alert for children and buses at all times. Children may still be present near schools outside of standard hours due to activities or events. Question 26. How should a driver respond if they encounter a wrong-way sign while navigating a confusing detour route? A. Continue following the detour signs. B. Immediately stop and safely turn around. C. Assume the sign is incorrectly placed. Answer. B. Immediately stop and safely turn around. Encountering a wrong-way sign means entering a lane or road designated for opposite direction traffic, which is dangerous. Question 27. What is the safest method to handle encountering an amenities available sign when low on fuel or needing rest? A. Continue to the next rest area to compare services. B. Exit safely and utilize the services as needed. C. Check mobile apps for reviews before deciding to stop. Answer. B. Exit safely and utilize the services as needed. This ensures you do not run out of fuel or drive while fatigued, both of which increase the risk of accidents. Question 28. When driving in an area with designated bike lanes, what additional measures should a driver take during rush hour? A. Use the bike lane for quicker passage. B. Be extra vigilant for cyclists entering and exiting the bike lane. C. Ignore the bike lanes as they are for cyclists only. Answer. B. Be extra vigilant for cyclists entering and exiting the bike lane. Rush hour increases traffic density, requiring heightened awareness to avoid accidents. Question 29. What is the correct course of action when a soft shoulder sign is posted in an area known for sudden weather changes? A. Ignore the sign unless weather conditions deteriorate. B. Proceed cautiously, especially during poor weather, avoiding the shoulder. C. Use the shoulder for emergency stops only. Answer. B. Proceed cautiously, especially during poor weather, avoiding the shoulder. Soft shoulders can become particularly hazardous in bad weather. Question 30. How should a driver adjust their driving behavior when encountering a temporary camping area sign near a popular festival site? A. Increase speed to minimize traffic congestion. B. Drive cautiously, expecting high pedestrian and vehicle traffic. C. Use alternative routes to avoid the area completely. Answer. B. Drive cautiously, expecting high pedestrian and vehicle traffic. Festivals significantly increase local traffic and pedestrian movement, necessitating careful driving. Question 31. What are the safety protocols for responding to a right turn only sign during adverse weather conditions, such as heavy rain or fog? A. Follow the sign's instruction but proceed with increased caution. B. Ignore the sign if visibility is too low. C. Wait for weather conditions to improve before turning. Answer. A. Follow the sign's instruction but proceed with increased caution. It's crucial to adhere to traffic signs while adjusting driving to suit visibility and road conditions. Question 32. How does the presence of a school bus stop 400 feet sign affect a driver's speed and attentiveness in a residential neighborhood? A. No change in driving behavior is necessary. B. Drivers should slow down and prepare to stop if a bus is present. C. Drivers can speed up to pass the area quickly. Answer. B. Drivers should slow down and prepare to stop if a bus is present. This ensures the safety of children getting on or off the bus. Question 33. If faced with a wrong-way sign on a one-way street, what is the immediate action a driver should take to correct their course? A. Turn around at the next available intersection. B. Continue until a police officer provides directions. C. Stop safely, then back up or turn around as soon as it's safe to do so. Answer. C. Stop safely, then back up or turn around as soon as it's safe to do so. This minimizes the risk of a head-on collision on a one-way street. Question 34. Discuss the considerations a driver must make when a no passing zone is indicated in an area with frequent wildlife crossings. A. The no passing rule can be ignored due to animal hazards. B. Slow down and adhere strictly to the no passing rule. C. Speed up to quickly clear the area where animals may cross. Answer. B. Slow down and adhere strictly to the no passing rule. This enhances safety for both the driver and wildlife by reducing the risk of accidents in this area. Question 35. What specific steps should a driver take upon seeing a bike lane begin right before a busy commercial area? A. Continue driving as usual since the bike lane does not affect vehicle lanes. B. Check for cyclists and reduce speed, anticipating potential conflicts. C. Use the bike lane to bypass traffic if necessary. Answer. B. Check for cyclists and reduce speed, anticipating potential conflicts. Increased vigilance helps prevent accidents as cyclists and vehicles navigate busy areas. Question 36. How should a driver handle a situation where a right turn sign is followed closely by a yield sign at a busy junction? A. Proceed with the right turn without yielding since the turn sign takes precedence. B. Yield to all oncoming traffic and pedestrians before completing the turn. C. Ignore the yield sign and focus on navigating the turn quickly. Answer. B. Yield to all oncoming traffic and pedestrians before completing the turn. This ensures the turn is made safely and in compliance with all traffic controls. Question 37. What should a driver be aware of when a truck rollover reduced speed sign appears just before a sharp bend? A. The sign is advisory and does not require any specific action. B. It is safe to maintain speed if no trucks are visible. C. Slow down and approach the bend with caution, as the risk of rollover is high. Answer. C. Slow down and approach the bend with caution, as the risk of rollover is high. This sign warns of a specific hazard that affects all vehicles, not just trucks. Question 38. Describe the best practices a driver should follow when a no passing zone sign appears on a narrow scenic route. A. Enjoy the view and ignore the sign. B. Maintain speed and overtake only when no vehicles are in sight. C. Keep within the speed limit and do not overtake. Answer: C. Keep within the speed limit and do not overtake. Scenic routes often have hidden driveways and sharp curves, making overtaking dangerous. Question 39. How should a driver adjust their driving when approaching an amenities available sign in an unfamiliar rural area? A. Speed up to reach amenities quicker. B. Prepare to stop and use amenities if necessary, checking for directional signs. C. Ignore the sign unless a specific amenity is needed. Answer: B. Prepare to stop and use amenities if necessary, checking for directional signs. Rural areas might not have frequent service areas, so it's wise to consider stopping. Question 40. What strategies should a driver employ if they notice a soft shoulder warning alongside a steep drop-off on a mountain road? A. Use the shoulder for stopping to enjoy the view. B. Stay strictly within the lane and avoid pulling onto the shoulder. C. Drive partially on the shoulder to give more space to uphill drivers. Answer: B. Stay strictly within the lane and avoid pulling onto the shoulder. Soft shoulders next to steep drop-offs are particularly dangerous and should be avoided. Question 41. What should a driver do when they notice a camping area sign on a highway with heavy and camper traffic? A. Maintain normal speed as the traffic does not affect road use. B. Use caution, adjust speed, and prepare for vehicles entering or exiting. C. Overtake slower vehicles and ARDs quickly to avoid congestion. Answer: B. Use caution, adjust speed, and prepare for vehicles entering or exiting. High traffic from ARDs and campers requires heightened awareness and possibly slower speeds to accommodate merging or departing vehicles. Question 42. How should a driver react to an amenities available sign when their vehicle is low on essential supplies like water or fuel? A. Continue driving to find cheaper options further ahead. B. Take the next exit to refuel and restock as necessary. C. Ignore the sign unless multiple amenities are indicated. Answer: B. Take the next exit to refuel and restock as necessary. It's crucial to use available amenities to avoid running out of fuel or other necessities, especially in unfamiliar areas. Question 43. Describe the correct actions a driver should take when approaching an intersection marked by both right turn and right turn only signs. A. Select any lane and turn right since all lanes must turn. B. Ensure you are in the correct lane for a right turn and follow the signs. C. Approach in the left lane and turn right if the road is clear. Answer: B. Ensure you are in the correct lane for a right turn and follow the signs. This maintains order and safety at the intersection, respecting traffic signals. Question 44. What measures should be taken when driving through a truck rollover reduce speed area that is also a known high wind corridor? A. Maintain higher speeds to stabilize the vehicle against winds. B. Reduce speed and ensure loads are secure, especially for high-profile vehicles. C. Ignore the rollover sign if not driving a truck. Answer: B. Reduce speed and ensure loads are secure, especially for high-profile vehicles. High winds increase the risk of rollovers, making it vital to drive cautiously. Question 45. How should a driver adjust their driving strategy upon seeing a school bus stop 400 feet sign in an area with obscured visibility due to landscaping? A. Disregard the sign if no children are visible. B. Proceed with the same caution as in clear areas, anticipating possible stops. C. Speed up to pass the area before a bus arrives. Answer: B. Proceed with the same caution as in clear areas, anticipating possible stops. Obstructed visibility requires even greater caution to ensure the safety of disembarking children. Question 46. Explain the appropriate response to encountering a wrong way sign on a divided highway late at night. A. Reverse to the nearest exit. B. Stop safely, then find a safe way to correct your direction. C. Continue until you find a police officer. Answer: B. Stop safely, then find a safe way to correct your direction. Encountering a wrong way sign indicates driving against traffic, which is highly dangerous and must be corrected immediately and safely. Question 47. When a bike lane merges with regular traffic, what are the key considerations a driver must make to ensure cyclist safety? A. Speed up to pass cyclists quickly. B. Check mirrors and blind spots for cyclists, signal, and merge cautiously. C. Honk to alert cyclists of your presence. Answer: B. Check mirrors and blind spots for cyclists, signal, and merge cautiously. Awareness and cautious merging are essential to safely accommodate cyclists in shared traffic areas. Question 48. What are the best practices for handling a no passing zone sign on a busy highway with multiple lanes? A. Pass only in the leftmost lane. B. Observe the sign and do not attempt to pass in any lane. C. Use the rightmost lane to pass slower vehicles discreetly. Answer: B. Observe the sign and do not attempt to pass in any lane. No passing zone signs are placed for safety due to visibility or other hazards and must be respected. Question 49. How should a driver prepare for a sudden soft shoulder when they are towing a trailer or driving a heavy vehicle? A. Avoid using the shoulder entirely, even for emergencies. B. Use the shoulder for short stops only. C. Continue using the shoulder as normal. Answer: A. Avoid using the shoulder entirely, even for emergencies. Soft shoulders may not support the weight of heavy vehicles or vehicles with trailers, posing risks of accidents or getting stuck. Question 50. Describe the necessary precautions for safely navigating a camping area that intersects with a major tourist attraction. A. Increase speed to avoid long delays. B. Expect increased pedestrian and vehicle traffic. Proceed with caution. C. Avoid stopping or slowing down to keep traffic flowing. Answer: B. Expect increased pedestrian and vehicle traffic. Proceed with caution. Areas near major tourist attractions will have higher traffic and require careful driving to avoid accidents. Question 51. What should a driver do when a right turn only sign is temporarily obscured by construction equipment? A. Follow the usual route ignoring the obscured sign. B. Attempt to observe the sign's instructions by turning right if safe. C. Stop and wait for construction to clear the sign. Answer: B. Attempt to observe the sign's instructions by turning right if safe. Even if partially obscured, efforts should be made to comply with known traffic directives. Question 52. How does the indication of a school bus stop 400 feet sign change a driver's behavior in a suburban vs. a rural setting? A. In both settings, the driver should slow down and prepare to stop. B. In suburban settings, ignore the sign outside school hours. In rural settings, always prepare to stop. C. In rural settings, speed up to minimize delay. Answer: A. In both settings, the driver should slow down and prepare to stop. School bus stops require caution in all settings to ensure the safety of children. Question 53. How should a driver handle a situation where a wrong way sign is installed at a complex interchange? A. Continue cautiously and look for additional signs. B. Ignore the sign if it seems incorrectly placed. C. Reverse or turn around immediately. Answer: A. Continue cautiously and look for additional signs. Complex interchanges may have multiple signs, and careful navigation is required to follow the correct path. Question 54. What additional precautions should be taken when a no passing zone starts immediately after a blind curve? A. Accelerate to pass quickly before the zone. B. Enter the zone cautiously, adhering to the no passing rule. C. Pass if no vehicles are coming from the opposite direction. Answer: B. Enter the zone cautiously, adhering to the no passing rule. Blind curves require careful approach, and no passing zones are placed to prevent collisions in risky areas. Question 55. What steps should a driver take if they encounter a bike lane that ends abruptly at a busy intersection? A. Continue driving as normal. B. Check for cyclists merging into traffic and yield as necessary. C. Encourage cyclists to clear the lane quickly. Answer. B. Check for cyclists merging into traffic and yield as necessary. Sudden ends to bike lanes require drivers to be particularly vigilant to avoid collisions. Question 56. Discuss the actions a driver should take upon seeing a right turn signal at a congested downtown crossroad. A. Make the turn immediately to avoid traffic jams. B. Wait for a clear path to make the turn safely, despite traffic conditions. C. Turn left instead if the right turn seems too congested. Answer. B. Wait for a clear path to make the turn safely, despite traffic conditions. Safety and compliance with traffic signs are paramount, even in congested areas. Question 57. What specific driving adjustments should be made in response to a truck rollover reduced speed sign on an approach to a bridge? A. Ignore the sign if driving a small car. B. Slow down and be alert to the potential for high winds or sharp turns. C. Maintain speed to cross the bridge quickly. Answer. B. Slow down and be alert to the potential for high winds or sharp turns. Bridges can be high-risk areas for rollovers due to environmental factors. Question 58. How should a driver react to a no passing zone sign that appears shortly before entering a tunnel? A. Accelerate to clear the tunnel quickly. B. Respect the sign and prepare for reduced visibility or narrow lanes within the tunnel. C. Use the left lane to pass slower vehicles before the tunnel entrance. Answer. B. Respect the sign and prepare for reduced visibility or narrow lanes within the tunnel. No passing zones before tunnels are typically placed to enhance safety given the restricted conditions. Question 59. What should a driver consider when they see an amenities available sign on a remote highway stretch? A. Speed up to reach amenities more quickly. B. Plan to stop if amenities are needed soon, as options may be limited ahead. C. Assume amenities are too far off the route to be convenient. Answer. B. Plan to stop if amenities are needed soon, as options may be limited ahead. In remote areas, available amenities should be used when needed to avoid scarcities later. Question 60. How does a soft shoulder sign affect the handling of emergency situations on rural roads? A. The shoulder can be used for all vehicle stops. B. Avoid using the shoulder for stopping unless absolutely necessary. C. Stop in the travel lane instead of the soft shoulder. Answer. B. Avoid using the shoulder for stopping unless absolutely necessary. Soft shoulders may not support vehicles safely, especially in emergencies. Question 61. How should a driver adjust their driving in response to a camping area sign during off-peak camping seasons? A. Drive as normal since fewer campers are expected. B. Maintain alertness for any remaining or off-season campers. C. Increase speed due to reduced campground occupancy. Answer. B. Maintain alertness for any remaining or off-season campers. Even during off-peak seasons, drivers should remain cautious as campers and wildlife may still be present. Question 62. What is the best practice when encountering a right turn only sign at an intersection with a high volume of pedestrian traffic? A. Proceed with the turn, giving right of way to pedestrians. B. Ignore the sign and continue straight to avoid waiting. C. Turn quickly before pedestrians can enter the crosswalk. Answer. A. Proceed with the turn, giving right of way to pedestrians. Drivers must always yield to pedestrians, especially in high-traffic areas, to ensure safety. Question 63. Describe the procedure a driver should follow when they encounter a truck rollover reduced speed sign followed by steep downhill signage. A. Ignore the signs and maintain current speed. B. Increase speed to manage the downhill momentum. C. Slow down, shift to a lower gear, and use engine braking if possible. Answer. C. Slow down, shift to a lower gear, and use engine braking if possible. This approach helps manage speed and control, reducing the risk of rollover on a downhill. Question 64. What actions should be taken if a school bus stop 400 feet sign is placed on a high-speed rural highway? A. Continue at high speed until the bus is visible. B. Slow down and prepare to stop, watching for buses and children. C. Only slow down if the school bus lights are flashing. Answer. B. Slow down and prepare to stop, watching for buses and children. High-speed areas require more reaction time, making it crucial to slow down early. Question 65. How should a driver correct their course if they mistakenly drive past a wrong-way sign onto a freeway ramp? A. Continue to the next exit to correct the mistake. B. Stop immediately and reverse on the ramp. C. Safely stop and wait for police assistance to reverse the direction. Answer. C. Safely stop and wait for police assistance to reverse the direction. This is the safest method to avoid accidents in wrong-way situations. Question 66. What specific actions should a driver take when a bike lane crosses through a busy shopping district? A. Speed through quickly to minimize traffic disruption. B. Watch for cyclists and pedestrians. Yield as needed. C. Use the bike lane for quicker passage. Answer. B. Watch for cyclists and pedestrians. Yield as needed. Busy shopping districts require extra vigilance to safely share the road with cyclists and pedestrians. Question 67. How should a driver handle a no passing zone sign when driving in heavy fog conditions? A. Proceed with passing maneuvers if no vehicles are visible. B. Strictly adhere to the no passing rule and reduce speed. C. Pass only slower vehicles to keep traffic flowing. Answer. B. Strictly adhere to the no passing rule and reduce speed. Fog reduces visibility, making it crucial to follow no passing zones and drive cautiously. Question 68. What should a driver be aware of when driving past a soft shoulder sign during road construction? A. Increase speed to pass the construction area quickly. B. Use the shoulder as needed to navigate around construction. C. Be cautious of potentially unstable road edges and avoid using the shoulder. Answer. C. Be cautious of potentially unstable road edges and avoid using the shoulder. Soft shoulders during construction can be particularly hazardous. Question 69. How can a driver safely navigate a camping area that frequently has children and pets near the roadway? A. Drive at posted speed limits since pedestrians should yield. B. Reduce speed and stay alert, expecting unexpected movements. C. Honk frequently to alert pedestrians of your presence. Answer. B. Reduce speed and stay alert, expecting unexpected movements. This cautious approach ensures the safety of vulnerable road users in camping areas. Question 70. What are the considerations for making a right turn at a right turn only sign when visibility is restricted? A. Proceed with the turn regardless of visibility. B. Wait until you can clearly see all lanes are clear of pedestrians and vehicles. C. Turn slowly to check for oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Answer. B. Wait until you can clearly see all lanes are clear of pedestrians and vehicles. Restricted visibility requires extra caution to ensure it is safe to proceed. Question 71. How should a driver respond to a school bus stop 400 feet sign on a road with frequent bends and limited sight distance? A. Ignore the sign if no bus is visible. B. Proceed at the usual speed until the bus is in sight. C. Reduce speed and drive with heightened caution, ready to stop. Answer. C. Reduce speed and drive with heightened caution, ready to stop. Limited visibility and bends in the road require careful driving to react safely to school bus stops. Question 72. What is the safest way to proceed when a driver encounters a wrong-way sign in a parking garage? A. Continue cautiously and look for exit signs. B. Reverse out or turn around as soon as safely possible. C. Ignore the sign if the parking garage is familiar. Answer. B. reverse out, or turn around as soon as safely possible. Encountering a wrong-way sign in a parking garage indicates driving against the designated flow, which should be corrected immediately. Question 73. Discuss the importance of adhering to a no passing zone sign in an area prone to sudden weather changes. A. Passing can proceed if the weather is clear. B. Always adhere to the sign regardless of weather conditions. C. Ignore the sign outside of adverse weather conditions. Answer. B. Always adhere to the sign regardless of weather conditions. Sudden weather changes can quickly alter driving conditions, making it essential to follow traffic signs consistently. Question 74. What steps should a driver take when a bike lane is temporarily blocked by construction? A. Drive in the bike lane until the obstruction is passed. B. Carefully merge into the adjacent vehicle lane, watching for cyclists. C. Wait until the construction clears to proceed. Answer. B. Carefully merge into the adjacent vehicle lane, watching for cyclists. This ensures safety for all road users while navigating around temporary obstructions. Question 75. How should a driver prepare for a turn at an intersection with a non-operational right turn traffic signal? A. Treat the intersection as a stop sign and proceed when safe. B. Ignore the signal and make the turn cautiously. C. Wait for the signal to be repaired. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as a stop sign and proceed when safe. Non-operational signals should be treated cautiously, ensuring right-of-way is observed. Question 76. What precautions should a driver take upon seeing a truck rollover reduced speed sign on a curve? A. Maintain current speed if not driving a truck. B. Slow down and proceed with heightened caution. C. Accelerate to clear the curve quickly. Answer. B. Slow down and proceed with heightened caution. This sign indicates a high-risk area for rollovers, necessitating reduced speed for safety. Question 77. To describe how a driver should adjust their driving behavior in response to a no passing zone sign on a bridge. A. Speed up to minimize time on the bridge. B. Continue passing maneuvers if the bridge appears clear. C. Adhere to the no passing rule and maintain a steady speed. Answer. C. Adhere to the no passing rule and maintain a steady speed. Bridges often have limited space and visibility, making passing dangerous. Question 78. What should a driver do when approaching an amenities available sign along a desert highway? A. Prepare to stop if necessary, especially if supplies are low. B. Increase speed to reach amenities faster. C. Assume amenities are too distant to be useful. Answer. A. Prepare to stop if necessary, especially if supplies are low. Amenities in remote areas like deserts can be crucial for safety and comfort. Question 79. How should a driver handle a soft shoulder sign when driving a vehicle prone to tipping, such as an ARV or a tall truck? A. Avoid pulling over onto the shoulder unless absolutely necessary. B. Use the shoulder regularly for rest breaks. C. Disregard the sign if the vehicle has stability control. Answer. A. Avoid pulling over onto the shoulder unless absolutely necessary. Soft shoulders may not safely support heavier or taller vehicles, increasing the risk of accidents. Question 80. What should a driver consider when encountering a camping area sign along a roadway known for wildlife crossings? A. Ignore the sign unless animals are visible. B. Drive at maximum speeds to scare away any animals. C. Reduce speed and watch for both wildlife and pedestrians. Answer. C. Reduce speed and watch for both wildlife and pedestrians. Areas with camping and frequent wildlife crossings require careful driving to prevent accidents. Question 81. If a right turn only sign is seen in an area with frequent lane shifts due to construction, how should a driver proceed? A. Follow the sign and make the right turn as indicated. B. Continue straight if the lane shift seems to direct traffic forward. C. Stop and wait for guidance from construction personnel. Answer. A. Follow the sign and make the right turn as indicated. Even in construction zones, traffic signs like right turn only, must be followed unless directed otherwise by on-site personnel, ensuring safety and compliance with temporary traffic flow changes. Question 82. How should a driver act when they see a school bus stop 400 feet sign in an area where buses rarely stop? A. Ignore the sign since stops are infrequent. B. Maintain usual speed but observe the area for potential stops. C. Slow down and prepare to stop, observing for any indications of a bus or children. Answer: C. Slow down and prepare to stop, observing for any indications of a bus or children. It is essential to always be prepared for a school bus to stop, even if it is a rare occurrence, to ensure the safety of children. Question 83. What precautions should a driver take when reversing the direction after mistakenly ignoring a wrong way sign? A. Continue until finding a legal turnaround spot. B. Make a U-turn immediately upon realizing the mistake. C. Reverse along the road until reaching the correct direction. Answer: A. Continue until finding a legal turnaround spot. It's crucial to correct the direction by finding a safe and legal place to turn around, rather than making potentially dangerous maneuvers. Question 84. How should a driver adjust to a suddenly appearing bike lane in a rural area with no prior signage? A. Increase speed to pass through the area quickly. B. Maintain lane position and ignore the bike lane. C. Check for cyclists and reduce speed, yielding as necessary. Answer: C. Check for cyclists and reduce speed, yielding as necessary. Sudden appearances of bike lanes require drivers to be vigilant and respectful of potential cyclist presence, adjusting speed and position to ensure safety. Question 85. What are the safety measures a driver should take when passing through a no-passing zone during a local festival with increased pedestrian activity? A. Continue at normal speeds if pedestrians are not on the roadway. B. Pass cautiously, observing for any pedestrians who may enter the road. C. Adhere strictly to the no passing rule and reduce speed, watching for pedestrians. Answer: C. Adhere strictly to the no passing rule and reduce speed, watching for pedestrians. Increased pedestrian activity during festivals makes it particularly important to follow no passing zones and be prepared to stop or slow down for safety.